Hey there, it's Kirsten here, and today I want to talk about overtraining, what it is, why it happens, what are the common signs, and how you can start feeling better, how you can overcome overtraining. And in general, we can say that overtraining is a situation where the body stops adapting to the stress that is being put on it. So the stress being the workout stress. Let's say that you go to the gym and you lift weights, and if everything's fine and your body adapts properly, then you increase the workout load, the intensity, and your body gets stronger. But now when you lose this ability, then your body actually gets weaker, maybe starts protesting a little bit. You're gonna get a little bit of signs and symptoms that it's not doing well. So this is basically overtraining. You're not making any progress. You're either stopping making progress or you're actually going backwards and you're getting worse. Your results are getting worse. Plus, you're going to develop all kinds of different issues, which we are going to talk about next. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do it now. In the right bottom corner, there's a red little button that says subscribe. Click right there and you can be sure that you never miss any of these videos. If you're interested in food obsessions, eating disorders, disordered eating behaviors, overtraining, and hypothalamic amenorrhea, you gotta follow this channel. If you want to know quickly what you can do to start feeling better if you're overtraining, then download my guide. It's in my description. There are 5 tips for you based on your level of overtraining. You can go ahead and get that guide and start working on your recovery right now. What I'm going to tell you next, the signs and symptoms I'm going to share, they don't occur in everybody. Some people get all of them. Some people get some of them. Keep an eye out for the following things. So the first thing is general exhaustion. Let's say that you get up in the morning and you're really tired, but you go to the gym and do the workout anyway, but it does not feel the same. You're just tired. Your body feels tired. Even your mind feels tired. And you don't want to do it. It's a super common thing in overtraining. The next thing is sleep issues. And sleep can go in 2 ways. There are women who are really tired all the time. They go to sleep. They sleep like 10 hours or maybe 11 hours. As many hours as possible, but they wake up and they feel like they did not recover. And this is a bad thing because then you're not ready for your workout. You're not even ready for the regular day, but you're still pushing yourself to go to the gym. So this is definitely a sign that you have been doing too much. The other type of sleep issue is actually the opposite of that, which is that you're not sleeping a lot, but you're actually sleeping very little because you are always waking up in the middle of the night or you're having a hard time falling asleep, and then the alarm clock goes off again. So you only got maybe like 4 hours or 5 hours or something like that, and you never feel refreshed. And of course, it's easy to know why. And you're still pushing yourself to go to the gym. This is a big issue there. Now, the reason why you keep waking up super early or having a hard time falling asleep is probably because your stress hormones are up all the time. So if you work out a lot, they stay elevated, they stay high, and they never have the opportunity to drop, which normally happens. If our bodies are healthy, they adapt to workout load normally. They get up, the stress hormones, and then they drop. This is normal. But if we are chronically stressed out, let's say that we are running a lot, like I used to do in the past, I would like run every day, like endless miles, sometimes 3 hours a day, then we are experiencing chronic stress, which stays high here all the time, and this is going to start messing with our sleep. Having hard time recovering from your workouts. Let's say that you used to run or you used to lift weights, do a certain workout, and you felt fine after that. Maybe you're a little bit sore the next day, but overall you felt pretty good. So now the next day you're maybe super sore, and the next day after you're even more sore, and this soreness doesn't go away. Your body is going through these pains and these aches, and you feel like it doesn't feel the same. You're not the same person anymore. Your body's not listening to you anymore. You can't tell your body to do things because it's starting to refuse to do these things. So this is certainly one thing. Your body is not there. It's not as strong as it used to be, and it's not able to recover. You're not making any progress. Let's say that you are a runner and you want to improve your 10K running time or your half marathon running time. And you keep trying and exercising, and you follow the plan. Maybe you do even a little bit more than the plan said, and the result is nothing. You're either staying on the same level or even worse, the level is dropping. You're not getting better. Same thing with strength training. Let's say that you are currently able to do 5 pull-ups and you really want to get to 10 pull-ups, and no matter what you do, you're not getting there. You don't maybe even have that 5 anymore. That's dropping too. Now you have 3 pull-ups. You're like, what am I doing? Why is this not happening? And also sometimes the body stops changing. If you are, competing in, bikini fitness, something like that, you don't see the muscle definition that you want to see. You're not able to lean out. So you're not making progress anymore. And this is because you are simply doing too much and could actually use a little bit more rest and recovery time. Moving on to the next thing, and this is your heart rate. Okay, 2 types of things that may happen there. First, your heart rate slows down. So you wake up in the morning, it's really, really low. And overall, it's really low. Sometimes we think that this is a sign that we are really, really good. We're super strong. We have really great endurance. Because yes, it's true that a very good, strong endurance athletes have relatively low heart rate, right? Because they are so trained. However, if there's a person who has been doing too much exercise and often combine that with very low calorie eating, then the heart rate actually slows down. And this is not a sign of health. This is actually a sign that your heart is getting weaker because it's not because you are just doing too much. The other thing might be that your heart rate is up all the time. You feel like anxious, you feel like shaky, and your heart is pounding like that all the time. Injuries. Again, let's start with runners. Let's say that you run long distances and you're getting stress fracture all the time. There was one and you recover from it, there's another one, and another one, and another one. Or you are a regular gym goer and you just get hurt all the time, right? That's also because your body is not recovering. So injuries are very, very common signs of overtraining. Let's get to the hormonal side of things. A lot of women who are overtrained and often couple that with low calorie eating or dieting or leaving out certain macronutrients, whatever thing is, they lose their periods, also known as hypothalamic amenorrhea. So if you haven't had your period for 3 months or longer, then there is a good chance that it has happened because you have put your body under too much stress and it cannot handle anymore. I have a lot of resources on hypothalamic amenorrhea recovery. Make sure to check out my videos on this channel. There are a lot. Remember to subscribe to this channel if you don't want to miss any videos about overtraining, binge eating, amenorrhea, food obsession, body image, things like that. Subscribe, don't forget that. Have you experienced that? You wake up in the morning, you find a bunch of hair on your pillow, or you take a shower and your bathtub is full with hair. So that also means that your body is lacking something. You've been asking too much from your body. You've been putting it under huge amount of stress and just cannot handle it anymore. That's why you're losing your hair, because keeping your hair on your head is not your body's priority. Your body's priority is to make sure that your heart is beating, that your respiratory system is working. But for example, hair loss or your period, your fertility, these are not on the top like highest list. So these can go, and they are caused by you training too much. Many women experience constipation when they are overtraining, and that is often also a result of undereating and overtraining both at the same time. So if we don't give our bodies enough food, there's just nothing to pass. Sometimes people feel very bloated, right? They try certain food and like, oh, that didn't work for me. This is causing me bloat, the bloat and the gas. But the actual reason might be that you have not been eating enough the whole time while you also have been overtraining. I also do have a video on that. Go check it out. I'm going to put it below so you can find it easily, how long time under eating can actually cause you these digestive issues. Psychological signs can tell you that you're working out too much. So maybe you're feeling more irritable and maybe you are snapping at people. Ask the people who you love and who love you and who you live with. Maybe you have changed and you have not even noticed. Maybe you're not treating them well, or maybe you're always choosing your workout instead of being with them. Ask your loved ones. Just ask them to be brutally honest with you and be ready for this answer that they may be like, yeah, you know what, you kind of are a little bit like that. I don't know if I can talk to you anymore, because you always have something new to say. Okay, I didn't say that. All right, so what can you do now to start feeling better? First thing is sleep. You gotta sleep. You just gotta sleep. Sleep is everything, okay? Not everything, but one of the biggest things. If you're a super early gym goer or you do one of those really early classes, drop that and sleep instead. You cannot recover until you start sleeping well. Second thing, start eating more. So many women right now in the world, in the fitness world, they're like cutting calories. There's less because they want to shrink. No, this is not very good. You gotta help your body to get back to normal by eating enough food. So forget about those 1500 calorie diets. They're only messing you up. I can promise that. Been there, done that. They're messing you up. So we're looking at way over 2000 calories. Again, check out my guide for overtraining recovery, and you find a lot resources there. Change your exercise routine. Now, it depends how bad your overtraining currently is. If it's, you get some of the symptoms, or maybe not all of them that I just mentioned, then, maybe it helps you that you just take a couple of days off, right? 2 days off, then a little bit more restorative movement instead of going like doing that CrossFit and running and HIIT and all that kind of stuff. Do some yoga. Believe me, you're not gonna gain like 10 pounds by tomorrow if you switch few workouts out like that. Okay, if your overtraining symptoms are more severe, maybe you have like hair loss, maybe you have lost your period, it may actually take you months to recover from that. And I really want to be honest with you, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You may have to take a couple months off from working out to recover, but look at the big picture. Isn't it worth it? You can come back to working out. You probably want to live in this world for like at least 80 years. So isn't it worth to take a couple months off and recover fully? And in general, try to really relax a lot. Try to incorporate more fun activities into your life that don't have much to do with physical fitness, right? Like go to movies and start reading more and hang out with your friends more. Like take time for them. Don't think about exercise and food all the time and weighing yourself. Just really try to give yourself this freedom and this allow yourself to experience other things outside of fitness, because there are so many other things you can do. This is it from me today. I hope this was helpful. Again, please download it's totally free guide below and subscribe to this channel, and thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you again. Bye bye.